Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 5 of Victory Vengeance Wrestling, the path to Out of Control, the final episode before our pay-per-view, Out of Control. And first up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Roxanne Oxley making her way to the ring. And tonight we are starting off strong because we are starting off with an officially sanctioned Huntress Championship match. This is a triple threat contest for the Huntress Championship. Because this is an officially sanctioned and organized Huntress Championship match, it follows normal championship match rules. Roxanne Oxley is here, looking to claim that title that she believes already belongs to her. She just believes that she deserves that title from day one of her career in Victory Vengeance Wrestling. We shall see if she can follow up on those claims. She has some fierce competitors to go up against. Second up tonight, entering, is Vibora. Vibora has been having some issues with both Roxanne and Tia, and now it looks like she is here to try to claim that Huntress Championship for herself. Really, what you've got to be asking yourself now is Tia Cassidy, the current Huntress Champion, going to be able to fight off both these competitors, both Vibora, the fierce, striking specialist, and Roxanne Oxley, the brawler, the former SNT Women's Champion? Because anything could end this match in a heartbeat, whether it's the Venom or the Oxley Stunner. Tia is going to have to watch out for everything in this matchup. But that's not to say that Tia doesn't have some fierce offense of her own. An outlaw kick could end this match in a heartbeat itself. That is what put Jackamaya away last week, if you recall back then, ladies and gentlemen. Jackamaya, the #1 contender to the World Championship, was pinned by Tia Cassidy after she hit that outlaw kick. However, Jackamaya was not 100% for that match, as you know. She was beat down earlier in the night, but I've been told that the main event does have something involving that, but I haven't received a full word yet. And of course, entering last, the reigning and defending Huntress Champion, Tia Cassidy. Member of Outlaw, friends of AK-47, Violet Fox. We shall see if she has what it takes to stay Huntress Champion after this match is said and done. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Huntress Champion. The second ever champion in Double V history. The first, of course, being Sarah Walker, who had that Huntress Championship won in day one of Victory Genesis after that Battle Royale, but she was attacked backstage by Tia, and Tia's held it in this whole build to Out of Control. We shall see if she still holds it going into Out of Control, as Vibora and Roxanne Oxley look to take it from her. Oh, and a brutal headbutt from Tia right into Oxley, and then Oxley with the Bulldog takes her down to the mat. Vibora just biding her time right now, not going for them yet. Breaks off this submission, doesn't want a tap forced. That would make Roxanne Oxley the new champion, and then neckbreaker takes her down. And Vibora looking to German suplex Tia Cassidy, and turns her attention to Roxanne. Roxanne, ooh, dropping the knee, and then the neckbreaker. Throws Tia against the ropes, and then a spine buster from Tia. Flattens Roxanne, and then clotheslines Vibora in the corner now. Looks to follow up with an alley-oop powerbomb. Bam, right onto the mat. Rolls out of it, but watch out, Roxanne's behind her. Knee to the... kick to the stomach. Roxanne's against the ropes now, and she's being lifted up. Oh, a slingshot. Falcon Arrow. And Tia winding up that arm now. What's she going for here? Oh, she's kicking this chest and then just bashing down on the back. And then a Meteora drops Tia. Tia trying to recuperate now. Rolls outside the ring after that Meteora. And Roxanne's got Vibora up. Torture Rack. Drops her down. And Roxanne heads up to the top turnbuckle. Drops the elbow, but dodged by Vibora. Vibora looks to turn this around on Roxanne now. Picks her back up. And goes for a cutter. Leaping cutter. Lays Roxanne out. Drops her down as Vibora's heading up to the top rope again. But Tia is putting a stop to it. Drops Vibora onto Roxanne. And Roxanne is punched by Tia. A kick to the stomach of Tia from Roxanne. And then a Bulldog takes Tia down. And she's wrapping the legs around that head of Tia now. Oh, looking to drill in those elbows, but not quite managing it. Tia gets out, but Vibora's there. Throws Tia into the ropes. And then goes for a forearm, missing. Go behind by Vibora. A go behind by Tia now. And then Roxanne with the DDT. Roxanne out of nowhere, that DDT. And then the Meteora drops Roxanne. Vibora is on top now, as Roxanne looks to retreat from the action for a bit. A neckbreaker drops Tia now. Vibora dominating right now in this matchup. As she picks Tia up. Tia drops behind. Reverse DDT. And calling Vibora back to her feet again. Not quite managing it as Vibora finds the wherewithal to throw Tia into that corner. Putting her up on the top rope now. Top turnbuckle. Tia kicks her away. Roxanne tosses, oh god, crashes Vibora into Tia. Tia's found her bearings again. And Tia jumps in, the shoulder tackle takes Roxanne down. Big drop kick from Roxanne takes Tia outside the ring now. All women leaving the ring. As Tia looks to reverse that. Gets the jawbreaker down. And swings a punch at Roxanne. Dodged as Roxanne throws Tia back into the ring now. And Roxanne, oh no, but reversed by Vibora. No, jumps out of that German suplex. Beautiful display of athleticism from Roxanne Oxley. And she throws Vibora down onto the mat with that vicious yanking back on the neck. And Tia's back up now. Looks like she's heading over. She's picking Vibora up. Roxanne just letting them do their thing for now. As Vibora and Tia battle over here. Oh, and Tia's arm is locked. Vibora is just hanging from the ropes now. That brutal armbar. Oh, and then the combo Bulldog from Roxanne. What a combination from Vibora and Roxanne there. And Roxanne's going to look to follow that up, try to get a submission here. But Vibora is not going to allow that to happen. Vibora looks to nail that German suplex. Straight jacket German onto Roxanne Oxley there. And then, a butterfly suplex from Tia Cassidy. Looks to follow it up with some more offense to Vibora. Trying to retain her title. Hits her with that European uppercut. Picks her up again for more offense. Throwing her into that corner now. And then the clothesline lays her out. Roxanne is back in this now. Nails the Russian leg sweep onto Vibora. And looks for the back suplex. Dropping Tia onto the chest of Vibora. On Tia's up. Roxanne has Tia up and the go to sleep. Onto Tia, goes for the pin, but it's not going to work as Vibora's there to break it up. And then, Oxley stunner! Oxley stunner onto Vibora, and Oxley goes for the pin. Roxanne Oxley goes for the pin on Vibora. The 2 count, and then a 3 count. Roxanne Oxley is the new Huntress champion. And it was a fierce battle. But Roxanne Oxley nailed that Oxley stunner right there at the end onto Vibora. After Tia was already out cold from the go to sleep. And she got the 3 count. Roxanne Oxley is the new Huntress champion. Tia has lost that title. And she wasn't even pinned for it. But that does not matter. As Roxanne Oxley has claimed what she believes to be rightfully hers. Oh, and there's an altercation happening backstage as Tiffany Williams is assaulting Murphy Young. She hit her with that super kick in the locker. Oh my god! And then she's dragging her towards this table, making a statement. As there we go, smashes her down on that table, making a statement clear about her thoughts on their match at Out of Control. As it has been officially confirmed, Tiffany Williams versus Murphy Young at Out of Control in a tables match to finally end this rivalry. But right now we have a match to get to, ladies and gentlemen. The night must go on. And out first, Cheryl White. And Cheryl White has not been seen since day 2. Or day one I believe, of Victory Genesis. And I can tell by the look on her face that she's not happy with that fact. I think she's here to make a statement tonight. But the lady that she has to face to make this statement, she might say otherwise. But we shall see if Cheryl White has what it takes. She's only had 1 match here at doublev Wrestling, but it was against AK-47. And AK-47 only won because she cheated. Tia distracted the referee, and AK-47 hit Cheryl White with a chair shot to the head. That's right. Cheryl White is gonna have to defeat Royce Calhill if she wants to make a statement here tonight. And that is not an easy task to put in front of someone. Royce Calhill here to carve her way through more of the competition here in doublev Wrestling. Trying to head her way to the top on the fast track to success already. We'll see if she can do it again tonight. Cheryl White, oh, they lock up, collar and elbow tie up. Cheryl pushes Royce into the corner now. And then Cheryl, oh, and Cheryl just getting that dirty shot, that cheap shot onto Royce. And snapmare takedown now. Cheryl White using her MMA and wrestling background. But Royce manages to get out of that one. And goes for the cutter, does not manage to nail it there on that cutter. As Royce pushes her off, a knee strike to the face of Royce. Then a European uppercut takes her down. Cheryl picks Royce back up again and then boots her right back down. She's laying in the punishment to Royce right now. As Royce is picked back up, a European uppercut of her own to Cheryl. Locks the legs around the head and then laying in those vicious elbows into the crown of Royce. And then sweeps the legs, Royce, and then trying to stomp her in, but Cheryl manages to get away from it. Comes back with a knee, jumping knee. Takes Royce down again. Right now, White is outmaneuvering and just in general being far too quick for Royce. But we'll see. Oh, Royce slaps that off, and now she grabs White, picks her up. Oh, White spins out of it. Beautiful agility on display there, and tosses her over with an arm drag. White looking to follow up with some more offense now. Locks that sleeper hold in. There she goes. She's got the legs locked around as well. And that body scissors. Got that sleeper hold locked in. Royce is going to have to get out of this or she'll just pass out. Oh, but she manages. Maybe. Yes. Yes, she manages to power out. Wasn't quite sure if she was going to make it there. She managed just in time. And dodges that roundhouse. Picks her up for the power bomb. Lays her out. Drops White from that power bomb. And Royce scales the top rope, calling White back to her feet again, and goes for that clothesline, that leaping clothesline onto White, and goes for a Superman punch but dodged, and then picks up in the fireman's carry, dropped out of it by Royce. Inverted DDT. Royce now looking to follow up that offense, and he kicks to the knee, and here we go, the knee, the splinter knee, takes White down. And Royce might be going for a cover here. No, doesn't think that's enough offense. Going to continue laying it in. Drops the elbow down across the chest of White. And White manages to kick Royce off and back down to the canvas. And both women are standing now, and Enziguri drops Royce. And these kicks to the face of Royce again. Just the amount of damage that White is dishing out here. A European uppercut to the chin. And another European uppercut sends him crashing down to the mat. And Royce is going to be feeling the pain right now after this offense from White early on in this matchup. Oh, and a punch to the midsection. Royce fighting back. Fireman's carry takedown from White. And an Enziguri dodged by Royce. This time a slap to the chest, a chop. And Royce picks her up. Oh, here we go. Oh, brainbuster from Royce. A vicious brainbuster. And then now she's looking to get back into this match. And she's calling White back to her feet again. And here we go. She's going for it. Oh, nails her with that flying forearm. And picking White up yet again. Oh, White powering out of it. And then spinning her around. Oh, here we go. The sleeper suplex. Just tossing Royce over. Sends her crashing down onto her stomach. And here we go. She's up on the shoulders. Could it be? Yes, go to sleep. The go to sleep nailed from White. And dragging Royce into the center of the ring now. Dragging her over here. Doesn't want to near any ropes. Oh, but, oh no. Oh, no, I was mistaken. White's not even going for a cover at all. She's just trying to lay in the punishment. Oh, but no, Royce got the wherewithal. Oh, and White backed out. And White saying that she wants to end it now. Oh, but the kick out by Royce. Royce kicks out of that fast. Then rolls out of that one. And then the roundhouse kick. No, missed. Missed, and Royce grabs her and then goes for a teardrop suplex. Dropping White down. And this is Royce's chance. He's picking White up yet again. Here we go. No! Doesn't manage to get that shadow slice. Nearly managed it. Oh, but here we go. The sleeper is locked in again. The legs are locked. The body scissors. And this could be it. Royce on the verge of passing out. Any more time spent in this sleeper hold, and she's going to be out of it. Oh no, but she gets out just in time. Manages to get out just in time. And Royce, here we go, she's going for it again. Splinter knee. Nailing the face of White and then stomping her. Stomping into White. And then, oh my God. That's Legends music. That's Legends music. That's Amy Reyes who, oh no, and White is going for a cover. Royce was distracted. And the 3 count. White got the 3 count on Royce. While Royce was distracted with Legends music. Royce thought Legends was coming out to assault her after she beat them 2 weeks ago. But it turns out that it was just a distraction. And White capitalized and got that surprise crucifix cover on Royce. And your winner is Cheryl White tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrating her win here. And I feel like there are definitely unresolved issues between these 3 women. And we must move on. And while that was happening, ladies and gentlemen, these competitors were entering for their match. We could not show you their entrance, unfortunately, as there was that altercation happening backstage between Royce and Reyes after their match. Well, after Reyes interrupted Royce's match, shall I say. But right now, the 2 #1 contenders to the Aurora title, Sung Ki and Alice Piper, are in a tag team match, teaming with each other against the competitors El Foragito, who's in the ring right now, and Amber Valentine, who's there on the right of your screen. Oh, and Sung Ki gets that vicious knee into the stomach of El Foragito. And this match is just, well, I believe this match was booked to test, as these 2 competitors, Alice Piper and Sung Ki, it's been a rather sportsmanlike rivalry in terms of this Aurora title so far. And that's rather unlike our business, if you're been a fan of wrestling for some time. So I believe the manager of doublev.wrestling booked this match to test them, to see if they were really, if they can work as a team, even though they're going to be competing next week at Out of Control for that Aurora Championship. And Sung Ki right now, fighting against El Foragito, throws her into that blue corner, and then looks to lay out those punches. Oh, she's got her in the fisherman suplex, and smashes her down. Beautiful fisherman suplex there, and tags Piper in. As Piper goes for the kick, rolled out of it, El Foragito does, and then scrapes the back of Piper, spins her around again, looking for a back suplex, perhaps. There it is. And it looks like El Foragito is now tagging out. Amber Valentine's getting in the ring. And Alice Piper looking to turn around. Oh, and a reverse, inverted stunner almost there. Neckbreaker stunner. And here they are, the double knees of Alice Piper. Of her signature maneuvers there. She somersaults in style. And here we go. The super kick! Dodged dodged by Amber just in the nick of time. If that super kick landed, it could have been all over. Alice Piper now looks for a back suplex onto Amber Valentine. And Sun Ki now entering the ring, heading up to the top turnbuckle. She's not sure if she wants to go for this. It could be a risky move. But Amber, and nails it, leaping across the ring. The agility of Sun Ki with that flying missile drop kick. But Amber Valentine's back to her feet now and then punches Sun Ki. And here we go, picks her up, Gold Star Buster. Nails Sun Ki and then tags out to El Faragito. And this could spell disaster with that moonsault. This could spell disaster for the #1 contenders to that Aurora Championship. You could be looking in El Faragito and Amber Valentine. These could be the next contenders for that Aurora title. But we shall see as here we go. And that punt from El Faragito just tapping the skull. And now she's got that wrist held and just spinning around. Using her technical prowess there to use the body parts of Sun Ki against her. She smashed into the mat, but Sun Ki manages to drop out of that hold, and then the chop block takes El Faragito down. Sun Ki is dragging Faragito back into the middle of the ring now. And then there we go, Sun Ki is taunting El Faragito. The confidence from Sun Ki. She may be young, she may be cocky, she may be inexperienced in terms of wrestling, but she has confidence. And sometimes that's all you need to succeed here. Perhaps maybe also a bit of a tribute to the new-ish SNT World Champion, Duke Quinn, who uses that maneuver as well. He calls it the Duke Scoot. And then follows that up with that moonsault, perhaps paying tribute to him there. But right now, Sun Ki is looking to close out this matchup. She's on, oh my god, there it is, the Soaring Star! Nails it onto Amber, goes for the cover. El Faragito not interested in battling with Piper, and it's all over. Sun Ki gets the pin for their team, and the #1 contenders for the Aurora Championship have picked up a win in this matchup. They work together, they use teamwork, and they managed to pull themselves through to the win. And you've got to commend that. You've got to commend two people who will be battling one another for a world championship next week. But right now, there they are celebrating together in the ring, putting aside any differences that they might have for the time being. And what's this? And I'm just getting word, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just getting word. Something's happening backstage. Oh, here we go. Our cameras have it. Royce Calhill and Cheryl White's beating. Oh my god! The powerbomb onto the corner of that desk. The spine of Royce bending as White just dishes out that pain onto Royce. Jesus Christ. And now I'm getting something else, ladies and gentlemen. A match has been booked for Out of Control, ladies and gentlemen. And here it is on your screen now. There is a triple threat between Amy Reyes, Cheryl White, and Royce Calhill. These women clearly need to settle their differences in the ring. And that is what we will do at Out of Control. Be sure to tune in and see who will pull through and gain the victory in this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to announce before this ad break, next up we have the main event of the evening. And it will be a 6-women tag team match. Sarah Walker, Jack Amaya, and Vibora. That's right, Vibora again tonight in one corner, going up against AK-47, Tia Cassidy, and Roxanne Oxley. Vibora and Roxanne and Tia pulling double duty tonight, but that is the next match. But don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back. And it is time for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. let us get right into things in this 6-woman tag team matchup. But here, Sarah Walker is entering out first. But for this matchup, you've really got to think about the implications of what this matchup means. All 6 of these women, in some way or another, are connected and will be battling one another at Out of Control. Jackamea will be battling with AK-47 for that world title. Sarah Walker, Vibora, Roxanne and Tia will be battling one another for that Huntress title. And so the winning team of this 6-women tag team match tonight is definitely going to have the momentum going into Out of Control. And if I was a betting man, I would put my money on whoever wins tonight to win the match at Out of Control. As it just seems to be how things tend to work. Especially around here in Double V, I've noticed from the short history so far, momentum is very important. Out second now, for the second time tonight, we have Vibora. And next out, ladies and gentlemen, the final member for the first team, it's Jackamea. The team of Jackamea, Vibora, and Sarah Walker will be going up against Roxanne Oxley, AK-47 and Tia Cassidy tonight. Maya, coming off of a loss last week to Tia Cassidy in the main event. She was pinned after Tia hit her with the outlaw kick. But really, Amaya was not 100% for that match. Amaya had been beaten down in the hall earlier in the night. You've got to take that into account, but at the same time, you've got to think, what does it mean for Out of Control? What does it mean for this match right now? Does Amaya have what it takes to beat AK-47 at Out of Control? Does she have what it takes to take that Double V World Championship? I guess we will have to see. And then for the opposing team, the first two members, Outlaw. AK-47 and Tia Cassidy. Looks like Tia has changed up her look somewhat from earlier in the night. And I'm sure she is definitely not pleased with how that match played out, as she has lost her Huntress Championship, but she does have the chance to reclaim it next week at Out of Control. AK-47, I'm sure she's pleased with herself. She's undefeated so far in doublev.wrestling. But I guess we'll also have to see if that changes at Out of Control. If Jack Amaya has what it takes to take down AK-47. But now, Outlaw's partner is to come out, and it is the new Huntress Champion, Roxanne Oxley. Roxanne managed to grab that title earlier in the night in the opening match, hitting that Oxley stunner onto Vibora, but she will have to defend it again next week at Out of Control against Vibora, Sarah, and Tia in that fatal four-way. Important to note that although the title, Tia lost the title. Important to note that although Tia was able to lose the title by somebody else being pinned and her simply losing the match, that will not play out in this match. That rule only applies when it is an officially sanctioned Huntress Championship match. But honestly, I'm not sure if Roxanne's even gonna let that happen. Bad to say, I think Roxanne's gonna come into this match beat down on her competitors. She's just gonna leave it as her and Tia battling next week at Out of Control. Jack Amaya starting off there against AK-47. We'll get a sneak peek at the World Championship match as these two competitors start off. Oh, and Amaya shut down right out of the gate. Oh, but she's looking to get right back into it as she locks that arm over and looks to follow up, spinning around, tilt-a-whirl, arm drag, taking AK-47 down. And Amaya is calling AK back up again. Looking to follow up now. Oh, but AK throws Amaya into the corner there. Oh, but a big boot from Amaya and then tilt-a-whirl DDT. Grounding AK-47 and heading to the top. Oh, and nailing that leg drop. That beautiful leg drop there right across the face of AK. But AK-47 is back up now. Oh, and the kick. Manages to get that kick. Violet dodged the first one, but then the second one, the heel kick, came around and caught it. And a Hurricane Run rounds Violet again. And Amaya is like a house of fire here tonight. Spinning senton, goes for the cover. Vibora and Sarah are in, trying to shut down the opponent. Oh, a 2 count. And Amaya just dishing out the offense right now. She's calling AK back to her feet again. It's clear that she does not want to lose. Pele kick. Beautiful Pele kick there, nailing the face of AK-47. And then Amaya heading onto the outside now. She could be looking for that implosion kick already in this match. AK-47's getting back to her feet. And here it is. Implosion kick already. Goes for the cover. Sarah and Vibora are in. Not letting the others interfere. The 1, 2, and Roxanne stops that cover. Puts a stop to that. It could have been over right there. And if that happens at Out of Control, then Jack Amaya could have just been the world champion. AK-47 looking to get herself back into it. Oh no, Looks like she's retreating. She's tagging in the Roxanne. And then Maya's definitely trying to make a statement after that loss last week. And I think she's very clearly made one now. If this was a one-on-one match, she could have just won. She could already be the world champion if this was an out of control. We shall see if the same order of events take place. Jackamaya now battling with Roxanne Oxley, the Huntress champion. As Roxanne is thrown into the blue corner. And Amaya tags in the first ever Huntress champion. And then Sarah, beautiful takedown and the kicks. Combination move there. But Sarah heads to the top turnbuckle, looking to showcase that signature high-flying style of hers with that body splash. Goes for the cover. And Maya not letting Tia get past, but Roxanne powers out of it anyway. And Sarah Walker, she's got to feel like she's a bit of an afterthought, perhaps, so far. She was the first champion in WV history. First ever Huntress champion. And she only lost the title because Tia Cassidy assaulted her backstage, blindsided her. That's got a sting. And since then, it seems the focus has been Vibora battling with Roxanne, battling with Tia. Sarah Walker, that must feel like a bit of an afterthought, but we'll see if she is able to change that next week at Out of Control. Maybe she can enter that match as the afterthought, but leave it as the two-time Huntress champion, the first ever two-time champion in WV history. But right now, the go to sleep is nailed by Roxanne as she goes for the cover on Vibora. Doesn't quite manage to get the pin there as Vibora powers out after the 1 count. Vibora, luckily, seems to have recovered after that assault last week that she suffered from. Oh, but watch out! Roxanne stunner, no! Nearly got that Oxley stunner there, but Vibora was able to push Oxley off. Like I was saying, last week, Oxley assaulted Vibora far beyond reasonable measure after she booted Vibora's skull into that steel ring post, but Vibora, perhaps not competing at 100% form, she does seem to be a bit slower than usual, but she is still fighting. That's what you've got to love about her. Even not at 100%, she will fight. Now the cover doesn't quite manage it, Tia doesn't. Tia, Vibora and Sarah there. Tia, Vibora, Sarah battling the 4 women who will be meeting in the squared circle at Out of Control. But Vibora right now throwing Tia back into the corner. Tia throws Vibora into that blue corner. She's picking her up, getting her on the shoulder. Oh no, here we go, the lawn dart! Tosses her like a lawn dart right into that middle turnbuckle there. Skull of Vibora collapsing in. Then the neck is compressing it as Vibora quickly tags Sarah Walker in. And here we go, Sarah Walker battling the woman who stole the title from her in the first place. But Tia is not letting Sarah get any words in edgewise as she's dragon screw leg whip takes Tia down. Tia's sent down again after that enziguri to the back. Sarah calling for the fans, then dishing out the strikes. Oh, but the boot from Tia pushes Sarah off. Sarah fighting back again. Is booting down on, just beating down on Tia. Tia picks her up. Here we go. And the powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb on Sarah Walker. And a stomp to the back as Tia heads outside the ropes. Doesn't like the looks of that. Doesn't go for anything out there. Heads back inside. Now going to look in for some more offense. Well, here we go. Northern Light suplex. Beautiful Northern Light suplex that Tia Cassidy has. Heads outside the ropes again. No, still doesn't quite like the looks of that. Not sure quite what she's going for. But the hip toss from Sarah. As she locks the arm. Walk in the park. flattens Tia as Sarah heads to the top turnbuckle now. This could be it. She could be looking for the golden twister breaker, but Tia looks to be crawling away from it. Sarah looks to grab her again, try to lay her out. Oh, beautiful enziguri there. And Sarah gonna have to be careful here. She knocks AK off. Oh, and Roxanne misses. Sarah's gonna have to be quick. Oh, and tries that stop but doesn't manage it. And then Tia kicking Sarah. Oh, a Japanese arm drag takes Tia down. Sarah Walker pulling Tia back to her feet yet again. Oh, it bumps into her. Oh, and there it is! Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that. Sarah Walker nailed Tia there with the yellow razor spin. And then follows that up with the Tope Atomico. And Sarah Walker is heading up again. Walker is on the top turnbuckle. Here it is! Yellow Twister Breaker! And then Sarah goes for the cover. And Maya fighting off the opposition. And Roxanne's there again to break it up. Does not want to lose this match. Does not want the humiliation of losing before going into out of control. And Sarah's just been tossed outside the ring by Tia Cassidy now. Tia is heading over, slowly stalking Sarah. Oh, but Amaya's here to put a stop to it. Amaya, oh my god! Amaya with the super kick to the back of the head of Tia Cassidy. And Tia's thrown back in the ring by Amaya. Amaya not letting Tia beat down on Sarah on the outside. Looking out for her friend. Sarah stomping down on Tia. Oh, what's Amaya looking for? An elbow drop onto Tia. Vibora's in now. Picking up Tia. Vibora is thrown outside the ropes. And then, oh, thrown back inside. Well, I believe Vibora was actually tagged. I believe I missed that. Excuse me. Vibora is the legal woman. And luckily, she managed to get that rope break. And now AK-47 brawling with Amaya. Sarah brawling with Roxanne. As Tia looks to line up. Oh, she's taking the turnbuckle off. She's taking the red corner turnbuckle off. Malicious intentions in mind, no doubt. As she's calling Vibora back to her feet yet again, and the shoulder tackle lays her down. And she's heading back to her corner again, and she tags out. Roxanne's coming in now, looking to beat down on Vibora more after last week. Throws Vibora into that corner. Vibora fighting back with that back elbow, spins the leg, Pele kick. Vibora looks to follow that up perhaps with the Venom. Venom lays Roxanne out, and then Vibora quickly tagging out to Jack Amaya. And Roxanne is back to her feet and throws Amaya into the corner. Oh, and she could be going for it. Oh no, here we go. Springboard Hurricane Rana. A springboard wristlock Hurricane Rana. What a beautiful maneuver there. And then she's looking for another move of throwing. Oh, and using that turnbuckle against them. Using that uncovered turnbuckle that Tia uncovered against them. And then Amaya's tossed to the mat. Very clear that just pissed off Roxanne. Roxanne looks for a quick suplex. No, locked in. The small package roll up. While Jack Amaya got that leg locked around. And Tia's here to break it up this time. Jack Amaya wrestling with Roxanne Oxley now. And she throws her. Or she just pushes her into the red corner. And Amaya looks to be taunting them. Amaya's asking for one of the others to tag her. Amaya wants Tia, or she wants AK. And there we go. Look, Amaya's just asking them to bring it on. And it looks like one of them will. It looks like AK-47 is tagging in. AK-47 is going to head on over to Amaya as Amaya heads to the top turnbuckle. The knee though. The knee strike manages to knock Amaya down. As AK-47 heads up to the top now. Could have been a mistake on Amaya's part. As here we go, the Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow from the top turnbuckle. An avalanche Falcon Arrow there. As AK-47 laying in the offense. I'm sure now trying to make a statement about what's going to happen at Out of Control. As all AK-47 has to do is hit the 1949. As Amaya is sent flying into that turnbuckle there. As so far in the history of doublev wrestling, the 1949 has not been kicked out of. AK-47 has definitely hit multiple of them, but at the end of the day, nobody has actually kicked out of a 1949. That backbreaker of AK-47, that backbreaker of Violet Fox is vicious, and it is lethal. The 1949 is something that Amaya will certainly have to watch out for if she wants to win next week at Out of Control. And the fireman's carry takedown into Violet, and then the Pele kick from Amaya. And Amaya picking AK-47 up again, throwing her into the corner. Oh, she could be setting up for it now, going for a different type this time, but here it is. Implosion kick, plowing through the chest of AK-47, just absolutely stomping through her chest. What a vicious implosion kick there. But Amaya's not done. She wants to hit a second one. She wants to springboard implosion kick, and she nails it. Goes for the cover, and looking to put her opponent away. But Out of Control, no! As AK-47 kicks out of 2 implosion kicks. And another Pele kick. Lays out AK-47. Amaya still just laying in these combination strikes. Not letting up, not letting AK-47 have any reprieve. Sarah's in the ring now, and she's going for it again. Amaya's going for it again for the 3rd time. Implosion kick, and that's gotta be it. Amaya, exhausted, goes for the cover of AK-47. 3 implosion kicks. 1, 2, and she has done it. Jack Amaya has pinned her opponent for the World Championship match at Out of Control. Some said that it couldn't be done, but Jack Amaya just proved that she has what it takes to lay out AK-47. She has what it takes to beat her. And will we see a repeat of this at Out of Control? Will we see Jack Amaya pick up the victory? There was that last implosion kick, absolutely destroying Violet Fox, and was able to get the cover after that. 2 count, and then the 3 count. AK-47 not kicking out at all, not even an inch of this. Jack Amaya has proved that she can do it, but can she do it again? Can she do it against all odds? Will Tia Cassidy be ringside? Will she come out to help AK-47 perhaps? Will AK-47 use any dirty tactics she has in her head? How is she gonna play into Amaya? What is she gonna use against Amaya? Any trick in the book, any dirty trick is an option. But we will see if Amaya can overcome the odds, pull through, and become our first ever world champion. And the same can be said for Sarah and Vibora. Who will win that Hunters Championship match? Will it be Sarah Walker? Will it be Vibora? Will Tia Cassidy reclaim her title? Or will Roxanne retain? We shall see at Out of Control. Next week, the Aurora champion will be decided. The tag team champions will be decided. The world champion will be decided. And the Hunters champion will be decided. All of that and more at Out of Control. Be sure to tune in, and I really hope to see you all there. Until then, I have been Charlie McDaniel, and I hope you all have a great night.